Seems like we're back on track for some more sensible rules for humanity. You know it, sir. So my first question for you today is, how are your testicles? My what? Your testicles, sir. How are they? Have they been crushed? Torn? What the hell? Bruised? I don't think so. Cut? Cut? No, but I have been circumcised. Oh. Nope, foreskin isn't mentioned. Really? I find that an astonishing omission, given God's well-publicized disdain for foreskin. Well, it's not in here. Did you forget to put foreskins on the list? We forgot to put foreskins on the list. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. So I guess my question is, why does the condition of my testicles matter so much? Because God wants only the most perfect people and sacrifices involved with His holiness. What a weird thing to fixate on. Oh, it gets weirder. Why am I not surprised? So while we're on the subject of genitalia, have you ejaculated lately? There it is. Or had any discharges at all? Any seepage or drainage? No. Any oozing from anywhere? This makes me extremely uncomfortable. Aren't you uncomfortable talking about this stuff? Well, we've been working diligently on a list of things that could make somebody ritually unclean, and these questions need answers. Do they? Really? Yes. Why? Because God might, kill ya for the crime of being an oozing biological creature that He designed. Yep. Wow. I know, right? So, who is God here? Well, Larry, obviously. And God cares this much about the state of one's genitals and emissions. Oh, very much so, especially if you're going to be a priest. But even if you're not, He's keenly interested in your testicles and ejaculate. And a menstrual flow, too. Why? Is there any scientific justification being offered? No, He just seems to be grossed out by it. Me too, honestly. This is supposed to be the ultimate intelligence in the universe we're talking about here. And what's your point? Supposedly He made us this way, yet He has a problem with our routine bodily functions. Just the discharges. What does that even mean, discharges? It seems to me an emission that isn't normal or usual. Are pee-pees or poo-poos considered unusual? Amazingly, those bodily excretions aren't mentioned at all. So I could have one of the most epic toilet clogging dumps in history, do a miserable job cleaning myself up, and then God is going to be cool with me just strolling into one of His dwelling places immediately afterward? I don't know what this toilet is of which you speak, but yes, there are no specific prohibitions on fecal contamination. But the perfectly natural acts of ejaculation or menstrual flow, which have no real public health impact, are considered basically sacrilegious? Honestly, I'm really starting to hate all those words. Can we please move on? Oh, you don't like words like emission or semen or menstrual flow? You brought it up, not me. I know. I thought we were trying to steer this whole Leviticus thing into being something a bit more sensible. I know, and we've made some decent progress, but don't forget who we're working with here. Larry has a few hang-ups, doesn't he? I grew up with him, and let me tell ya, he had a strange home life. That explains a lot. Oh, you don't even know. Okay, like you don't know you shouldn't be cutting the hair on the sides of your head. Why not? I don't know. Oh, and you shouldn't trim your beard. Is there any rationale for any of these? Well, here's the thing. I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back about the rationale behind these arbitrary commands. Oh, okay, let me get off that arbitrary thing. Great. So, what's your shirt made of there? Huh? Oh, cotton and wool, I think. Why? Oh, dear. Got any tattoos? A couple. Oh, dear. Can I just tell you how tired I am of all these crazy-ass rules? I feel you, sir. But the good news is we only have one more section of laws to cover in Leviticus, and they have nothing to do with Larry. Oh, thank God. Yes, thank God.